what we need to know about businesses, ventures, and how to grow our commerce, especially in this economy that needs a lot of knowledge and a lot of experts that can put us through. My name is Charity James, and I welcome you to this week's edition of the Profit Point Show. On this show, we'll be talking about how you can insure your business and keep afloat whenever there's risk or whenever there's something, crisis in your businesses that can result to collapse. But this business insurance can make you grow, make you sustainable. We want to look at ways that you can use to ensure that you stay afloat when it comes to business using insurance. That is on the first segment. On the second segment, we'll be going into agriculture, and look at how you can make your money from that sector. That is the setting of the Profit Point Show. When we come back after this short break, it will be time for us to take you through business insurance. Join us after this. You're welcome back from that break. Joining us on the program to discuss and analyze business insurance via voice call is Mr. John Ade Omodara, a business expert and also a financial consultant, who will be giving us tips, ways to go about our businesses, insuring them and mitigating against some risk that might arise while we are going on our ventures. Mr. Omodara, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. You're welcome to the Profit Point Show.
Thank you.
Now, let's start from the nitty-gritty of the business insurance. So a lot of people, some do not know what it means to get your business insured. For a layman like me and for some people who are watching us from home, what is business insurance and why it is important to the business growth?
Thank you very much. Business insurance is a means to protect your business in case of unforeseen circumstances that may arise in the course of the business. Another name for it is liability insurance. That is, your liability will be taken care of by insurance in case there's any accident or peril. Thank you.
All right, now let's talk about the types. A lot of business owners see business insurance or insurance generally as something that takes a lot of money out of their capital, and they do not want to go that route. Let's talk about the importance. Why is it very, very important for business, for or any level of business, to insure their enterprise and also insure against risk in the future or in the present? Why is it important?
Thank you. Business insurance is very important in every facet of life, because life itself is a risk. And for you not to take the risk is another risk on its own. Let us not talk about the business insurance. One of the reasons why every organization needs to take business insurance is, one, because of the workers that are involved, their staff. Because in doing this one, you can have a workers' insurance scheme for them, or workers' liability insurance. So in case there's any accident in the course of doing their job, then any worker that is applying to such organization and they realize that such organization has such insurance, it will be a kind of motivation for them so that they can apply and work in that kind of environment. I can say it's another means of security for the workers and even for the business owners as well. Why do I say it's a risk? It's a security for both. Is that in case if there's any accident or any peril in the course of doing the job, it protects the owner's interest in such a way that what is ought to have spent will definitely be reduced, and only will not bear the risk. The risk is now shared between the owners of the business as well as the company offering such a facility for them. I mean the insurance company.
Okay.
That's one.
Okay.
Secondly, it protects the company property too in case of any fire or any accident or peril. Take for example, like in broadcasting organization you are now that we are talking from now, in case there's any fire outbreak or any damage or any cause or action, even to any of the broadcasting equipment, as you all know that is very costly, then the insurance company can also get them to redress or to reduce their risk and the money they will need to spend for repair or replacement in case if it is total replacement. Another means is this company liability insurance. That is, if the company has vehicle, they have other instrument or other equipment they are using as a supporting details, then they can insure those properties as well, like the vehicle insurance and third-party insurance too. Even for the workers or any customer that come around, we call it third-party body insurance. In case there's any slippery or any kind of fall within the premises of the organization, then the insurance can also help them to take care of it. Another one is about credibility of the company. Because the way people look at them from outside world, they will know that this is the company that know what they are doing. Because apart from maybe Nigeria and Africa, if you go to other European countries and American countries, they cannot do without insurance. Especially no organization can stand without insurance in those places. Now, they seem as if it's costly, but it's not costly, because when the damages come, then you begin to realize that it's cheaper for you to invest in business insurance whenever you have any organization. Thank you.
All right. Are there risks that are typically excused when it comes to you insuring those businesses for people? Your insurance policy, does it exclude some of those risks? Does it say that you can't go beyond this type of risk? You can't cover this type of risk? Do we have that from the insurance policy?
Yes, we have some risk that the insurance company may not take care of. Take, for example, it depends on the environment where the business is located. If it is a kind of corrosive environment, the insurance company will not take care of that, because they know that the risk is too high and the damages may be much. So with that, the company may not be able to do that. Then for also, for example, the workers' liability insurance. If any worker has an underlying sickness before, and before they are taking the insurance policy, and the company is aware, they may not be able to take it on. So these are part of the risk that the company also look at whenever you want to take any insurance policy. Then apart from that, once you take the insurance policy, the insurance policy of business with the insurance company, one thing you need to be careful about is about the condition, the rules and regulations guiding the insurance company. Because all this property or workers or credibility insurance that people are taking, even cyber security insurance too, or media insurance, all this thing is a business that is renewable every year. Once it's due for you to renew, if you don't renew, then you are lost any benefit that may come from that. And again, there's also need for us to let people know that we need to be cautious too, because some people will believe because they are taking insurance policy now, therefore they will be careless. Such kind of risk though may not be compensated if the company investigate the matter and they realize that the person is careless about his business or his premises, or even the insurance is taken. So such may not be compensated. Thank you.
Okay, now let's talk about the consideration that business owners must consider before choosing insurance providers. You know, a lot of business owners are not aware that some insurance companies are good and some are not too good, some are not too good on their services that they provide. For a business owner choosing an insurance provider, what should they look out for, and how should they identify the ones that are good on the job and the ones that are not too good?
All right, thank you. To get the insurance company that is good, or that the business owner need to partners with, let me put it, partners with.
Okay.
You need to have the company profile. You need to know about the company profile. Search for such company, even in the net, in the web, they are there. All the media, mix of mass media, they are there. So first and foremost, you need to find out about the profile, the history of the company, how long they've been in existence, and are they the company that are also have credibility of paying claims to the insured, or to whoever that holds the insurance policy. So they need to find out about that. Then what are the modus operandi about them? Are they the company that are growing or they are not growing? Because in our society today, some people just partner with any company, they don't have much idea about them, or about their profile, about their mission, about the vision of such an insurance company. So person need to be careful before you choose any insurance company, and you also look at the packages that they have, and also the rules or the modus operandi and what those company covers too, because it's not all the insurance company that do nearly all the risk business that are involved in the whole world. Thank you.
Okay, now some insurance policies, according to some business owners we have spoken to, are not too understandable. They do not know how it works, and this is some sort of a setback for those business owners to purchase any insurance policy that your people are bringing to them. So what do you think business owners from all forms of them are seeing as misconception about insurance policy, and what do you want them to take home when it comes to business insurance and how to insure their businesses?
All right, thank you. Well, for the experience I have in this business, I realize that most business owners, they are always afraid, and they want to be irresistible whenever they hear anything about insurance. Possibly because in the time past, many believe that the insurance company hardly pay claims. They see them like a kind of fake people that are not living up to their credibility and the promises they made. But I want to tell you that it's not true. The reason it's not true is that in any organization, whoever that is managing the business must protect the business. And if you want to make a claim for anything, definitely there should be an investigation. Concerning insurance business, if there's no any accident, there's no any claim. People need to know that. Take for example now, let me use one of those things that are common around us. Let us look at the commercial drivers and the vehicle owners. How many of them normally take or subscribe to what we call third-party insurance or comprehensive insurance? Third-party insurance is saying that if the person hits another vehicle, they will help you to repair the vehicle you hit. But comprehensive insurance take care of your own vehicle and any expenses that may incur. And again, people also need to understand this too. For example, your vehicle, let's say you are using a coastal bus or a Hummer bus, as the case may be. And for you to insure such vehicle, take for example for comprehensive insurance, then you need the insurance company is expected of you to have the following documentation from you. One, the pictures of the vehicle, front and back, left and right. Then the vehicle particulars of the vehicle. Then the cost of purchase of that vehicle too. Then the driver license of the vehicle owner or the driver that will be driving the vehicle, because these are the prerequisites for driver to fly on any road. Any unqualified driver cannot drive, and the insurance company will not insure whoever that does not have a driver license. Now, let now say the person take a comprehensive insurance now, and because you are taking insurance, comprehensive insurance policy, if the driver now go on and drunk, and you know there's a rule, the road safety rule say that drink, don't drive, or drive, don't. And if the person now drunk now, and there's any accident, by the time they want to report or they reported that there's a case of accident, let's even say there's no loss of life. The first thing the insurance company will do is to go and investigate. Why they also expected the vehicle owner or the business owner to go ahead as well to get a police report of that incident. Then once they report, and they bring their police report. Workable, then they will ask you to get cost of repair. And now, the point I want to bring out now is this point now. If the cost of the vehicle, let's say, is 10 million, so that means whatever that range of 10 million naira. So if there's any claim more than 10 million naira, the insurance company will not be able to pay you because the business they have with you covers only 10 million naira. I don't know if you are getting what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get it.
So in case is damaged, is not beyond repair. So the cost of repair shouldn't be more than 10 million. And if the vehicle, let's say the vehicle is stolen or is totally damaged, so the compensation that they will pay or the claim they will pay is not going to be more than that same 10 million naira.
Okay.
So, and these are the things that the vehicle owners or business owner needs to know about insurance policy. And that is why I say when you are looking for the insurance company you want to business with, definitely find out about their modus operandi, their rules and regulations, guiding each of the policy that the person wants to undertake. And now, again, this kind of policy aspect, let's say the owner, the person that insures the vehicle, send somebody an errand. If the person is not that age and the person has a driver license, the insurance company will also take over the claims as well.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, now that means there are a lot of mistakes that those who want to seek for insurance policies are making, and I think we need to clarify that. What are the mistakes that you think business owners, those who go into business insurance, are making, and that is giving them such misconception about insurance and how expensive it is in the society?
Thank you. One of the mistakes that many people make when they want to invest in the insurance business, or maybe the business owner want to one is that many of them, they don't read rules and regulations. They are not taking into cognizance details of the business they want to take.
Okay.
Information you did not read, then that information may affect you tomorrow. They may have any side effect on you, either positively or negatively. Now, let's look at it in another form. If the business owner is not saying the truth when it's undertaking the policy, definitely we will know. Take for example, now if you are taking health insurance policy for your organization, we call it HMO, Hospital Management Office. Like that one, whoever that is taking, if you are taking for the whole entire staff, then definitely we need the profile of each of the staff. How many staff? And who that those policy cover? Is it only your staff or the staff and their family? Is it only the staff and his wife, the spouse, or is it only the staff and his entire family, maybe 3 children or 2 children as the case may be? Because they may not, they need to limit the number of people that it will cover. If not, the company may not be able to pay.
Okay.
So, for example, now, like that hospital management office now, health insurance, if they are taking it now, so those details must be spelled out from the onset, so that in case there's need for claim tomorrow, then they can now look at it that, okay, this area, it covers this, it covers this, it covers this, it covers that, then they can now take care of it. Take for example now, is it a total disability? Is it loss of life? Or is it maybe, God forbid, somebody run mad, insane, become insane after? So, such kind of one, they can also look at it and ensure that they make claims and pay claims if need arises. Then, take for example, if the policy also cover the spouse, did it cover pregnancy? Did it cover cost of delivery? All these things must be spelled out, and for us to know both the business owner as well as the company, so that in each of all these things, we call it underwriting. All those underwriting will need to be taken care of then before you begin the business, because the business is also guided by law. It's a kind of contract between the business owner as well as the insurance company. And this thing must be stated black and white, not assumption.
Okay.
Thank you.
So do you think as Nigerian business owners are conversant with insurance policy education. How well do you run advocacy on educating, especially business owners, on these things that you have outlined? A lot of people do not know that they must read and read and read and understand to some point before they can put the biro to paper, before signing and becoming someone who purchased insurance. So how regular do you think Nigerians need this advocacy, especially education on insurance? And is insurance a popular policy when it comes to business owners, those who are buying them? Is it popular?
Well, it's popular to an extent because whoever that seek information seek knowledge, and however that is seeking knowledge must also seek for information. I have also realized that many people, they are not informed, and when you are not informed, you will be deformed. What do I mean about that? Many people have this mindset that insurance doesn't work. One, and whereas insurance works,
okay, it
works. And even in Nigeria, it's working and it's working, and it's going to be working better.
Okay.
One. Many people are also afraid that if they business with them, what is the possibility that they will get claim when they name their rights? They will get claim if it is investigated and everything is right. Definitely they will get their claim within shorter periods of time.
Okay.
Then thirdly, the company in their own wisdom, they have a lot of media they are using to educate people. If you go online, you will see many. Okay. Then at times we go to some places, or whenever there's any occasion, we also seek an opportunity to do a kind of presentation to people. Even to those who are retired now, that are under this new pension policy, this 2014 pension reform. We call it PFA, Pension Fund Administrator. We have a policy for them that they can also undertake even after they retire. Take for example, we have what we call an annuity withdrawal. Because if somebody retire now under government, either state or local government or federal, and the person is under that scheme, not old insurance scheme. Now the person can as well move his pension to insurance business. The reason of that is that if they move from the pension where they are to insurance business, then the risk of that business is on the insurance company. But if they remain on the pension, then the risk is on them. That is another thing. And this will also go about every now and then, every geopolitical location, even states that they have their businesses, they move around, informing people, educating them, doing presentation. Then with that, we also go to functions where we also educate people too, that they can also have a plan for their children's future, because somebody have a good plan for the children, and the best legacy you can give those children is education. In doing that, how do you secure the future of those children now, while we are alive, or if at all anything happen tomorrow and we are not alive? All this we also go about to educate people. And we also have all these flyers that we also distribute to people as well, both online, e-flyer, and the physical flyers, which we also distribute to people.
Okay, lastly, let's talk about the trend that you foresee in the insurance policy sector. How do you think Nigerians are going to accept insurance policy in the future, and what are the challenges that you are seeing now? How do you think that those challenges can be overcome for the better usage of business insurance, especially for business owners?
All right, thank you. The trend, it will continue to be more popular, and it's going to be in saying that if the government actually wants to help the Nigerian populace, then they should make a law or proclaim a law that will enforce everyone to do it, because it's what that everybody needs. Because life itself is a risk. Okay. I've seen somebody, because of fear of death or insecurity, they refuse to leave their house. And maybe an airplane is flying and the airplane had a fault, if it fell on them, they both die. It's a risk on its own. And somebody is afraid of flying the road because of maybe all this banditry. There's a need for them to also take maybe banditry's insurance policy too. or maybe all these politicians they are saying today, maybe protest insurance, all these things are there. There are a lot of insurance policies that many people they don't know. But if somebody is seeking information, you will get to know more about it. So first and foremost is that the government must make a law to ensure that all this is put in place. Say for example now, house insurance against burglary, against theft, against fire. It's a must thing that every family, every home must have, because if there's accident, the risk is always enormous. And whatever they will need to put that structure in place is going to be huge. And it's possible at that point in time they may not be buoyant to him to handle such kind of unforeseen and unplanned expenses. Insurance company is there to now help them to relieve them of this thing. And again, people also need to know that financial institutions all over the world, even big organizations, that let's say all these limited liability companies, all of them they know the implication, and they cannot do without insuring all their properties, both the physical asset and the liquid asset that they have. So, and their staff as well. They don't joke with it because they know the implication. Say for example now, if there's any robbery cases in any bank, all the bank needs to do is to get police report what that is stolen and the damages that are caused. The next thing they forward to the insurance company is the ethic of insurance company, not even the bank. And for example now, let's say like oil company, there's refinery, there's fire in outbreak in refinery. For this big organization, if they also have a vehicle insurance that they have taken, all this third party, ask them, they ensure that they get claims from those insurance companies. The insurance company will pay them all the repair or total replacement in case of if it total damage.
Thank you.
I want the police and the business owner to know that it's cheaper for you to take insurance policy than for you not to take at all.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. John Adeomodara, a business insurance expert, and he has been able to tell us what we need to know about business insurance, and he spoke a lot about businesses, health insurance, even insuring your life against risk, because he says the risk is something that we undertake every day. Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Omodara.
Thank you.
All right, that's the size of the first segment of the Profit Point Show. When we come back after this break, we'll take the sectorial segment of the business of the Profit Point Show.